What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, we got some breaking and leaked news right now regarding Tyson. Shottery. Tyson shottery 100%. And John, scary. Now, whilst we have pictures in the last 24 hours, Tyson Fury is no longer missing, although he is drunk and coked off his head, off his Nelly for sure. John Fury, however, is still missing. Nonetheless, we bring this scientific report to you, man, today because it is deeply required. Yeah, it's no mistake that Tyson, shottery, ended up in this position. This right here I put to you right now is what they call genetic determination. Let's go into a definition now, because we fixing to go scientific on you cats right now. Biological determinism, also known as genetic determinism, is the belief that human behavior is directly controlled by an individual's genes or some component of their physiology, generally at the expense of the role of the environment, whether embryonic development or in learning. So, people, listen, stop. This here, nothing to do with, tell I. The environment did play a role in Tyson Fury's situation. The fact he can't put his chin down, that's environmental. The fact his defense is loose as a goose is environmental. The fact he thinks he's super slick, yeah, he's delusional. Oh, I can slick him up. I'm going to move my head. Doop. Clipped. Even his trainer. Stop pulling back. Stop pulling back with your chops in the air. Stop pulling back with your hands like looking like Deontay Wilder defense. So there was environmental factors here, which led to Tyson Fury getting smoked. But today, we're going to focus on the genetic element. Now, I'm not going to go back through the fights. I probably should, but you man can do that in your own time. John Fury versus Henry Akinwande. John Fury versus Ross Gerber. Yeah? John Fury has a particular, what they call Nano-Wafer chops. Yeah? The composition of John Fury's chops. Everyone else has like, I don't know. Everyone else has, I'm not sure what you call it. Let's say everyone else has 10 nerve endings in their chin. John Fury has about 1,000. Yeah? His chops is just filled with nerves, and hence, it don't take much. Henry Akinwande can put a rangefinder out and leave him like this, all spent looking. And the same for Tyson Fury. Yeah? Usyk isn't a puncher. As much as people trying to build him up, I like Usyk, but he ain't a puncher, people. I can like a man, it don't mean he a puncher though. He ain't a puncher. And still, Tyson Fury is limited to his genetic potential. He could never hold a shot because of John. And it's quite fitting, really. If John was a humble man, everyone would kind of let it slide, right? Oh, John, you're the reason, in more ways than one. John genetically limited Tyson. He could never have a chops based on this here. It could never happen. But also, environmentally speaking, John's environmental impact on Tyson Fury, meaning that if he wasn't in the corner, talking so much waffle, trying to be relevant, and Sugar Hill was able to do his job, maybe Tyson wouldn't have been in this situation. John was saying, yes, Tyson. Go on, Tyson. Box with him, Tyson. And I find it despicable that the man who passed on his moody genetics to his son, that's the least you can do, right? Like, if I'm Amir Khan's dad, yeah, I'm going to stay out the way of what he does in boxing. Because I'm going to be thinking, hey man, I hold enough responsibility for passing you the wafer nano genetic chin. Yeah, the Nano-Wafer chops. That's a large responsibility to bear. I'm the reason my son can't hold a shot. I'd leave it there. You know what? Let's leave this to professionals now, not John Fury. John Fury want to be all in the mix. Yeah? You want to be all in the video, trying to be relevant. And even after his son got popped in the mouth, Mr. Bare Knuckle, I'll fight him on the cobbles. On the cobble. John, the truth is, there's a reason no one ain't never seen no video of you fighting on the cobbles. You can't take a bang in 10-ounce gloves. Let's call a spade here. You can't take a clop in 10-ounce gloves. Categorically, people, you have exponentially more power in smaller gloves. 4-ounce gloves, you can see the shots less, and they sting more, because your hand's moving quicker. Fact. So, who here think John Fury doing the bare knuckle fight? He can't hold a rangefinder from the Black Skellington Henry Akin one day with 10-ounce gloves on. So forget about that. He ain't never had a bare knuckle fight. He knows that. And that's what I don't rate about John Fury. He knew the genes he was passing on. Right? He knew. He should have been telling his son, hey son, don't be doing all that talking. Because the infrastructure you have is questionable at best. Yeah, you have some Tower 7 looking ass infrastructure in your chops. Questionable. Liable to spontaneously collapse. Spontaneously pancake. That's what your chops is liable to do. So Tyson's out here woofing, oh, what a man born. Again, because of John Fury's environmental influence there. Gassing him up. Rather than bringing him back to earth, hey Tyson man, you better be cute with this 200-pound Ukrainian cat. Because you ain't got the infrastructure like that to be running your mouth. Someone like Canelo, yeah, he can run his mouth. Because he can hold a shot. You can't though. You can't. You couldn't hold a shot against 200-pound Steve Cunningham. You couldn't hold a shot against the basketball player. Who's Wilder ever hurt? Who under 55/60 years old has Deontay Wilder ever hurt? He didn't hurt Bermane Stiverne. Oops, in Wilder's prime, he couldn't hurt Bermane Stiverne. Who else he hurt? No one. That's the truth. Couldn't hurt Joe Parker, who's been down. Couldn't hurt Zhang, who's 40-year-old. Who he hurt? Oh, YB, Wilder's not in his prime now. Listen, when Wilder was in his prime, why couldn't he put down Bermane Stiverne, who's stiff? Bermane Stiverne is literally the guy you'd want to fight. If you're a big puncher, you have a big right hand, Bermane Stiverne is the picture-perfect man. He's upright, stand there, no head movement, stiff as a board. Wilder couldn't do nothing in his prime. The most hungry Wilder could ever be. His first world title fight. So forget about Deontay Wilder. And he had you all silly looking. Wilder was washed up. Washed up in that third fight. And it was life and death in there for Tyson. Life and death. And John must have known that. John must have known, hey, I see shades of my chops in there. I see shades of my own chin in him. Which isn't really a stretch, right? Because come on. It's not rocket science here. John Fury knows the limitations of his own chin. He already saw him get put down in the first fight. He already saw him get put down against Cunningham. Rather than walking his son back, now look at you all silly looking. Mr. 147 welterweight Sean Porter victim punch you in your mouth. Knock you out. The authorities had to step in and save your ass. So this right here, people, is what they call genetic determinism. Yeah, John Fury has determined the fate of his son. Also, I want to get into this other scientific bit of thing here, 100%. There's also some evidence that this is more to do with the maternal side. So apparently, let's read it here. Prenatal stress can indirectly affect infant health and development by increasing the risk of the occurrence of adverse birth outcomes, which are in turn associated with substantial development and health consequences. That's just waffle. Essentially, yeah, peep this one here. Some studies have shown that high levels of stress in pregnancy may cause certain problems during childhood, such as trouble paying attention, etc., etc. The point is, people, yeah, the point is, more time, peep this one here. Infants whose mothers experienced high levels of stress while pregnant, particularly in the first trimester, show signs of more depression and irritability. Listen, John Fury, for all of his ills and his wrongs, he's not a woman. What he is, though, is a man. And I put to you a new scientific discovery. I believe when trauma from either side, there's even some cats speculating now that trauma can impact your DNA. And that's in my opinion what happened here. Yeah, when the Black Skellington got off on John Fury, when Team Lightskin, Ross Gerber, got off on John Fury, I believe that trauma, you have to watch it back. Watch them fights back. That trauma was deep. I believe it became woven into John Fury's DNA, and hence, when he passed it on to his son, or when he reproduced, that information was encoded. That trauma information was encoded. Yeah? People, this is a lot, like in pregnancy they talk about stress. There's stress, and then there's being knocked out where your toes be curling. Right? Women, oh, I'm stressed. Oh, this, that, the other. That's what it is. There's levels to stress is what I'm saying. There's nothing more stressful than being clipped on your chops by a rangefinder from Henry Atkin one day and your toes curling. That information, no doubt, was stored in John Fury's DNA and passed Tyson Fury. You understand? That's why he get lick on his chin and he's just stiff and loose at the same time. Just loose as a goose. He free. Now, the last scientific principle I'm fixing to bring to you, man, is quantum entanglement. Essentially, two subatomic particles can be linked across vast distances. Yeah? I put to you, particles can be linked through time. Yeah? So we know Tyson Fury has a genetic link with John Fury. He also has a quantum entangled link with John Fury. Yeah? The particles remember this guy's spark code. That's the truth. That's just what it is. They remember that. They see that. And they see him all twist up and he twists up. Bottom line. That's what it is. Now, John. They do say that people who talk so much is for a reason. Because we ain't never seen no action from John. I've only seen John spark on the floor with his toes curled. That's the only time I've seen John. Tell a lie. I see John nutting some 15-year-old Ukrainian cat. That's the only other time I've seen John get busy. He ducking the fade from Joe Egan. Joe Egan's older. There's some other dude as well who's 10 years older than John Fury. Calling him out. Ex-boxer. In fact, I think he's still a pro boxer now. Something like that. He calling out John. John missing. John the chatty patty. He missing. Ain't no one seen from him. Anyway, I need to point this out as well. In my last video, we talked about Tyson Fury's legs. I didn't even want to really do this, but it's one of them ones, people, you best believe it. I'm trying to find the example here. I'm sure I had it up somewhere. Allow it, people, stop. Oh, it's one of them ones. Let's just get this up, people. I think I put in John Fury legs. John Fury's legs. Whilst we're on the topics of genetics, yeah, we might as well get into this one as well. Because, to be fair, look at these legs here. Look at these legs. 2D. Two-dimensional legs. What's the bottom line on that one? Two-dimensional legs. People, I'm angry at John because not only did he pass the moody chops, the wafer nano chin chops technology to Tyson, he also passed, that's meant to be a fail-safe. Okay, your chin's no good, but you might have some legs to hold you up. Oops. Dude got no legs. Come on, stop. He got no legs. Let's have a look at this as well. Whilst on the topic, OIB, you lying. There's no way John Fury passed the moody legs to Tyson and his kin. Watch this, people watch. Tommy Fury legs, yeah? Let's have a look at this cat here. Let's have a look at Mr. 2D. Oh, it's pissing me off. It's actually pissing me off. I had the fire link as well. No, that's better, pissing me off. Oh man, it's a violation right now for the YB. Tommy Fury weigh-in. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at Mr. 2D. Look at this cat here. This cat, yeah. Tommy's like, he's well built up top. So yeah, I mean, look at even Tyson. Tyson's pretty well built. Here we go. Tyson's pretty well built up top. So even John's stocky, right? John's like that granddad stocky. Imagine a granddad who's a bit stocky. That's John Fury. So Tommy's got the look at his upper body physique is more or less a bodybuilder, I'd say. He's got the bodybuilder-esque to it. But the matchsticks, it's like, oh my god, the matchstick games. It's like, what? It's like, this don't match, does it? Look at this guy, look, top heavy. And he can't punch either. Again, people, this is genetic determinism. John Fury can't punch. Tyson Fury can't punch. Tommy Fury can't punch. Tommy Fury, the bodybuilder with matchstick legs. Tyson Fury, the Benidorm expat with matchstick legs. And there's a reason Tommy Fury can't even get the job done against sloppy YouTubers like KSI. Do you understand, people? He can't even get it done against them, man. Look at this guy, look. I can't even lie to you cats. Look at his hip. it like goes down, and your legs are supposed to kind of bound out a bit. If you're this big up top, look at the biceps on him. If you're pumping this much bicep curls, it's supposed to kind of, you have a thin waist, and then your legs kind of go out here. Not a complete diagonal, but it's more like, his legs atrophy in, look. Dystrophy in, look at his hip. His hip's there. The most average legs, your hips will end there, and they'll go down straight for a man. This cat's legs, they go down and they go in. Anti-legs. Literally. If you took Tommy Fury's shorts off, no diddy, and you studied Tommy Fury walking, he'd walk with his knees bowed in, like this, because they can't support the weight up top. That's the bottom. That's what you can almost see the bowing. Now look at the knees bowing from the weight up top. He'd walk like, imagine, try and walk with your knees together. That's how Tommy Fury walk, like this. Can't support the weight. He's swaying like this. Yeah. Again, this is not a slight on Tommy Fury. Yes, the YB would punch Tommy Fury up indefinitely. Turkey, you're listening. Put me on. I want Tommy bad. I dream about Tommy, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. No diddy, yeah. No diddy. I dream about Tommy. I'll punch him up for sure. I'll do what KSI and Fake Paul couldn't do. They're no good. They can't box. I'll punch him up for sure. People, there's not a man born with these legs. And there's not one man born with his legs who can do nothing with the YB. What's he can do? He can't punch. Not to mention he can't punch. Even if this dude had skinny legs, yeah, but could punch. He can't punch. His chin never been tested, but I know it. Fake Paul slipped and put him down. He ready to go. Yeah? I've just spent 20 minutes talking to you, man, about genetic determinism, and you're questioning if Tommy Fury would do some of the YB. Are you mad? Look at this dude here. Yeah? I'll just look at his chin and it'd be faltering. Yeah? The subatomic particles, they've been known. Oh, Tommy, he the YB bitch. They'd know that. Yeah, it wouldn't even be a fight like that. It wouldn't. They'd know, oh, we out of here now. Just like the Shaitan in Tyson Fury. It was out of there. He spent the subatomic, quantumly entangled particles between John Fury and Tommy Fury. They'd see the YB posted up in front of them, and they'd know, oh, this is all the way left for us. Do you understand? Yeah, Tommy he'd never want it. Too big, too strong. I'd cut straight through him. He's too sweet. He'd be out there fiddling around. I'd just cut straight through him. I'd walk straight forward, hands on my head. But nah, I don't like to pick on victims. Tommy, with these matchsticks underneath him, he a victim to me. That's the truth. He a victim. He looked decent if you don't know what you're looking at, but yeah, there's no way. What's he can do? There's a reason, yeah, Tommy, Tyson, they can't bend. Look at Triple G, look at Canelo. They can bend their knees and dig away. But these guys can't do that. They can't bend their knees and dig away because they've got nothing to bend down to. Yeah? Nothing to bend on. You have to lean on your legs to whip it in. He can't do that. They've got to fiddle around and dance on their toes. Because they've got the kind of the Kenyan marathon runner legs. Yeah? They're built for endurance, no power. Bottom line. That's why Tommy Fury can't punch. He can't punch. How many times do we see? I even lost money once, I ain't gonna lie. Tommy Fury was going there with a bum, yeah? I thought, I think the odds were, you put a tenner on, you get about 18 quid back for Tommy Fury to get a stoppage. I thought, that's pretty good. Surely he's gonna stop this bum. Next thing I know, 6 rounds, no knockdowns. Can't punch for toffee, this cat here. Useless. And he don't even want his chin to be touched. That's what he don't want, for sure. Yeah? Because he's seen the way his dad and Tommy be going, his dad and Tyson be going out. They'd be going out sad. At least, listen, we have to give respect to Tommy and Tyson. Sorry, to Tyson and John. At least I think Tommy's more based than Tyson and John. Tyson and John are delusional. Tyson thinks he can punch. Yeah? Tyson thinks he can hold a shot. Same as John. But Tommy, he's smart enough. He's the new age, the new generation. They're smart enough to watch old videos and know, oh, wait there, oh, I've got the moody wafer nano chops too. I better leave that alone. Let me see if I can pick on some YouTubers who weigh 20 pounds less. KSI was 15, 20 pounds less than Tommy. Stop. Tommy was in there making a meal of it. Making a whole meal of it. Couldn't do nothing with him. Useless. A real boxer, yeah? A real boxer. KSI, who's 15 pounds lighter than Tommy, yeah? A real boxer. KSI's jump on the spot, yeah? A real boxer would put their hands up and just cut through KSI. That's what would happen with a real boxer. Same way Floyd Mayweather cut through McTapper. And McTapper's better than KSI, right? That's what a real boxer would do to a dude jump on the spot. Timmy ain't do nothing. Timmy was in there going, Timmy getting split decisions. Yeah? Anyway, based on this evidence, I think too much has gone on now. It's too... Before you could kind of speculate, oh no, Tyson Fury is different. Tyson Fury is a mutation of his father. He better. Oops, he the same. Yeah, he the same. They say there's a reason, people, thousands of years, the apple don't fall farther than a tree. Sorry. The apple don't fall far from the tree. The apple don't fall far from the tree. No chops and no legs and no power. No chops, no legs and no power. Just a bare bum in the shower. All these two cats have lies. Oh, I'm a bare knuckle warrior. I'm going to fight to the end. No, you didn't. You was politicking. Yeah? Boxing to points. Nothing bare knuckle about that. Nothing warrior about that. Oh, he recovered in round 9. That's not... All due respect, unless you're a complete jacker, which is, there are some people. Is Tyson Fury a complete jacker? Like Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis? No, he's not. But I believe most men, if you're able to, you're going to get back up. That's the truth. That's how I feel. Especially people, listen. Put me in a fight with a man who weighs 40 pounds less and is 5 inches smaller. I really, genuinely, I do struggle to see how I'm not going to get back up. That's the truth. Put me in there with a man, yeah, who's 40 pounds lighter than me, 5 inches smaller, and of a similar level to me. There's no way I'm not getting back up. There's just not. See that one there? So stop saying, oh, it's the greatest thing for recovering. No, you're supposed to do that, all due respect. You're supposed to do that when you're in there with Sean Porter's leftovers. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Oops. Stop gas. That's the problem. Fury fans, all they have to cling to now is, oh, he got up, his recovery skills. It's a fight. It's not a recovery ability. That's the highlight of the fight, is the fact that you didn't get knocked out by a man who don't punch like that. Oh, I didn't get knocked out by a man who's never knocked no one out before. Who's Usyk ever knocked out? Usyk didn't rock AJ like that. Or let's call it specific. Let's do it scientifically here. Usyk did not knock down AJ. Usyk did not really knock down Dubois either. Let's call a spade a spade. Dubois weren't knocked down like that. He quit. Yeah? In terms of knockdowns are when you're hit and you're actually down. Not because you jump on the floor. Usyk's never knocked no one down. He just has not. Only Tyson Fury has he knocked down. That's the truth. And it's not Tyson's fault. But it is Tyson's fault for not doing a Tommy Fury and investigating the matter. Hey man, why is it that Steve Cunningham, Mr. 200 pounder who can't punch, put me spark on my back? Oh, this guy, Mr. John, oh, bare knuckle. Oh, I'll have him on the cobble. John, you'll have nothing on the cobbles. You'll have nothing but your last resting place on the cobbles. That's the only thing that John Fury is likely to find on the cobbles. Yeah, if John Fury hop on the cobbles of someone, he ain't fixing to do nothing but find the last place he'll lay his head for eternity. And rightfully so. You know what I mean? I think it's irresponsible. It's irresponsible for a man in his position to pass on these moody genetics and then encourage his kin to box. He should have known, hey man, there's no point passing these on. We should become mathematicians instead, because I can't box a lick. No power, no legs, and no chin. That's like a red flag, right? That's like 3 no's and you're out. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%, no doubt about it. Stop it.